How do you use a pin in chess? Have you ever found yourself in a chess game wondering how to turn the tide in your favor? One powerful tactic you can use is the pin. So, how do you use a pin effectively in chess? A pin is when you attack an opponent's piece that is in front of a more valuable piece or the king. This tactic restricts the movement of the pinned piece because moving it would expose the more important piece behind it. To use a pin, you need to position a sliding piece, like a bishop, rook, or queen, to attack an enemy piece that is shielding a more valuable piece. There are two main types of pins to be aware of. The first is the absolute pin. This occurs when the pinned piece is protecting the king. Since it is illegal to expose the king to check, the pinned piece cannot move at all. This is the strongest form of pin because it completely immobilizes the opponent's piece. The second type is the relative pin. This happens when the pinned piece protects a valuable piece other than the king. In this case, the pinned piece can legally move, but doing so would expose the more valuable piece behind it. This often leads to a significant loss for the opponent. To effectively apply a pin, you should apply pressure on the pinned piece. You can do this by increasing attacks on it or forcing the opponent to defend it awkwardly. Another strategy is to work the pin by attacking the pinned piece repeatedly or controlling squares that limit the opponent's options. This can lead to winning material or gaining a positional advantage. Practical applications of pins include pinning a knight that protects a key square or pinning a defender to weaken the opponent's defense. Skilled players are always on the lookout for opportunities to create pins because they restrict the opponent's mobility and can lead to decisive gains. If your opponent is pinned, they might try to escape by moving the more valuable piece behind the pinned piece or blocking the attacking line. They could also attempt a counterattack. However, if the pin is executed well, these options are often limited. In summary, using a pin in chess means placing your bishop, rook, or queen so that an opponent's piece cannot move without exposing a more valuable piece or the king. This tactic restricts their mobility and creates opportunities for you to gain an advantage. So next time you play, keep an eye out for those pins and watch your game transform.